Hi everyone, and welcome back to our second game between General Mosquito and Karma. General Mosquito on the right in red, playing as the 8th, and on the left hand side in blue we've got Karma playing as the 39th. And we see a message here from General Mosquito: when you lose, try cheese. I assume that's this Rangers Blackhawk spam that he's going for here. SU-25 attack rocket coming in for Karma to attack those forward units from General Mosquito there. This should be interesting. These Rangers obviously aiming to just charge in and deploy. Same with these Jäger-Aufklär. Jäger-Aufklär obviously pretty darn good units. A large squad of recon infantry. Alpha Jet HE coming in as well. I assume... oh. Coming up against some Cubs there. He has dropped, I think. Or maybe he hasn't. It looked like he had dropped his bombs, but I think it might have just been flares. There's all the Blackhawks. The Rangers will pop out of them as they get destroyed. SU-25 attack rocket coming in to attack them as well. So, General Mosquito in control of this area. And General Mosquito sort of got half of this area as well. I mean, Karma was surely not expecting that. I mean, Karma will have been expecting a lot of stuff, but not that, surely. Though, the Biryusa there, getting a lot of shots off in the town. Loads of Sapri being called in now. Rocket coming back in to attack again. Lovely strike. Rangers didn't last very long, but reinforcements have arrived for General Mosquito now. No commands in as yet for Karma at all. +5 currently to General Mosquito as he brought 2 in straight away. I mean, he spent everything on getting it to this point. And Karma will be aware of that, I'm pretty sure. Another SU-25 rocket attack jet coming in. He'll be relying on these because there isn't actually any anti-air here for General Mosquito. And that's the one thing he's missing. If he had those, then these rocket jets would be having issues. But that lack of anti-air is a big problem. Because it means the rocket attack jets can keep hitting the infantry in the buildings. And they will make short work of them. They're not that bad. Obviously this game is on the previous patch before LAN was released. So, you know, I don't know if they've changed much in LAN. They're still doing a fair bit of damage, I think, from the testing we did yesterday. I will put up a video for testing stuff over the weekend, some of the new units and other bits and pieces, so please do stay tuned to the channel for that. I just need to go back and retest some of the BMP3s and things like that, the autocans, to see how much things have changed compared to the previous patch. There was very little difference in the previous patch compared to the original Marat patch, so we didn't put up a video. We did test it though. Grigory helped me out with that as always. So General Mosquito in trouble. He's calling in reinforcements for that point now. I think he's given up on trying to maintain a foothold in this. It's almost a shame he didn't have a command in the back of this. Just to be getting an extra 3 points and having +8. Just for that massive advantage. Command's now coming in for Karma. He's feeling much more secure. I mean, that was a good strategy. I mean, you've got to give it to General Mosquito. I don't think Karma would have been expecting that huge rush at the start of all those units into that point. And the Rangers in the heat lows. Really good choice. Really good choice, those Rangers. Just unfortunate there was no anti-air. If he'd had some anti-air, he would have scared off these jets. At least hopefully scared them off. And then it would have meant that maybe his infantry would have lasted a little bit longer. But, you know, if you're going to do that kind of push, you just have to spend everything on that push. Like, every single thing. Command was coming in there a bit late. But yeah, if you're going to do a push like that, you just have to keep pumping everything in there. Even if you send 1 or 2 units up here, you just got to flood this. The reality is that, yes, he got early points from getting these command vehicles in. But that's at least 200 points, which he could have spent on more infantry to put in here. Or some anti-air. And yeah, that's a decision you got to make, is do you want the points and get that early boost, or do you actually want to really challenge someone like Karma for this point? And if you really want to challenge someone like Karma, you go all in. You go absolutely all in. But I have to commend General Mosquito for the effort. That was a really good try. Cheese or not, That was a really good effort. And to be fair, it wasn't that much cheese because he didn't bring in attack choppers as well. If he brought in attack choppers and the rangers, and then yeah, okay. But yeah, really, really good effort. I don't suspect Karma was thinking that was going to happen. But Karma obviously now pushing out massively from that point. See, sometimes these games genuinely surprise me. You don't know what people are going to do. And I genuinely didn't expect General Mosquito to go for an aggressive rush on Alpha. That's kind of the fun I have, is that I don't watch these games in advance. Cluster coming in there, taking a lot of fire. But yeah, I don't watch these games in advance usually. So it's all a big surprise to me. And that's part of the fun for me casting, is that I get to try and guess what people are going to do next and see if I'm right. And I wouldn't have guessed that General Mosquito was going to do this in the second game. Loads of units here for General Mosquito. I don't think it'll be going anywhere fast. This is an interesting push from Karma. I assume he's going to go and take Echo. He does have these MI-24 choppers there as well. Razvedka to protect his CV, because he remembers from the last game that General Mosquito likes to be sneaky. Interestingly, he hasn't protected that CV. That surprises me. It'll be interesting in the new patch, because now we have LAN, you have the very, very accurate mortars in the Vasilic. So it could be that CV sniping becomes more of a thing, because if you can get in and spot the CV and hit it with the Vasilic, then you're probably going to kill it. Especially for the lighter armoured ones. It gives more of a meaning to having the armoured CVs, especially the tanks perhaps, if you're facing off against someone who has access to such accurate mortars. Or indeed artillery, as the case may be. But Karma is going to have a free push into this point here. 32 minutes to go in this game though. Not a lot of movement up here. You see, the reality is, when Karma's doing this, I guess the answer to that is for General Mosquito to push out of Charlie and go up towards Delta. That would force Karma to redirect troops up there, and again, anti-air is a problem for General Mosquito though, because he's still got to deal with choppers, he's still got to deal with these SU-25s, and he really doesn't have much. He's got the Pivot there, but that's about it. So yeah, for me right now, General Mosquito's problem is a lack of anti-air. He does have the Fighting Falcon coming in there. But he's going to take on 2 SU-25s and a lot of anti-air from the ground. Yeah, that just wasn't going to happen. He's managed to kill one of the SU-25s with the Pivads though. Mech rifles coming around the back there. May get in to kill that. But there is another command coming in. I expect that will be going to Echo though. But it does mean that he has a spare one should he get this decapped. There really isn't much here, but he could do with doing a push. He does have a Pivad there, so he has anti-air. If I was General Mosquito, I'd consider going all in and just flooding everything that's in Charlie over to Delta. Or even down into Alpha and cut off Karma's reinforcements. There's only a few squads here. Potentially could take them if he had a tank, that would be great. So Radvedska and a BMP-3 is the biggest threat to a tank there. But obviously, General Mosquito's focus is down here. Mech rifles around the back there as well. The ones down here died. Engineers chasing after some more Strelky there. Command Abrams there will be helpful for fire support. Engineers flash coming in and mech rifles. Well, the engineers did get their kill. Rocket coming in to attack those engineers. Flash, I'm sure. Moved just in time. Still got fired on a bit though, even though they got out. Jet took some damage from the Pivads. And another SU-25 rocket. He likes his SU-25 rocket planes. Can the Pivads kill it? No, didn't even scratch it there. Not even a pip of health. Wow. Pivads are terrible. It killed one of them, I suppose. That's quite sad, though. Chaparrals. Make them fire now. Make them fire. Yes, it's dead. Lovely. Mech Rifles attempting to go and kill that, but as I say, you can't sneak up on Karma. Once again, General Mosquito putting up a hell of a fight. I just wish he would do something at the top end. Mi-24 coming in to kill those Mech Rifles. Plenty of tanks coming in now, which is good. But this corner's a bit of a mess, and the command's about to go in there. Engineer's Flash will be helpful. They need to stay out of the range of their Sappery and their Satchel Charges, though. Yes, run, little guys, run. Nope. Not running fast enough. In the new patch, the land patch, the Satchel Charges are fantastic still, but you have to stand still to throw them. They can't throw them on the move, so that's a big change. Anti-tank jet there, not a rocket jet. I think I missed that that was an anti-tank. That's to deal with all of these Abrams. Loads of tanks coming down there. Obviously, plus 2 points currently to Karma. It'll take him a long time to win on points. 27 minutes left to go in this game. 2 Alpha Jets coming in. They're going to get killed straight away. I mean, this is a suicide run. There's multiple Cubs there. Going for the Sappery Commander. Missed. And missed. They did get out. I'm really impressed they managed to survive that, because I was definitely expecting them to get slaughtered. So credit to their pilots. Or the game's dice roll, depending on your point of view. And those Mech Rifles are still alive. Just. Can they kill that chopper since it's so close? Got 2 machine guns to fire at it. There's another one coming in now. Oh, it's just a recon chopper. No, they are dead. Finally got rockets on them. M113A3 pushing. I mean, there's no point in that. It's going to get destroyed by the choppers. All the Conkers that are there. Cluster coming in now. Desperate to kill whatever's in that corner. He doesn't know what's there, though. And he lost both those jets. I mean, that's... It's scrambling, isn't it? General Mosquito's scrambling. Bless him. I wish he had done what... You know, if you look here, Karma's got nothing in the point. Except for one squad of Motshalki. He basically went all in to push down here. And if Karma does that, or your opponent does that, it doesn't matter if it's Karma, it's whoever your opponent is. You need to do the same at the top. You need to go all in, push down, cut off the reinforcements. Then slowly whittle down this lot. Or push across and take Delta. You've just got to be super aggressive. And you can see that, you know, General Mosquito's thinking about that now. He is moving stuff, but it's too late. Karma's got too much of a foothold here. He's no longer afraid. He can call in reinforcements up there. You've got to do it when he's so focused on the bottom of the map that he can't call in reinforcements up here. Or at least that would distract so much from what he's trying to do at the bottom. I think the reality is that General Mosquito there didn't do himself any favours by buying all those jets and then losing them. That's an expensive set of purchases, which probably would have been better spent on infantry or tanks even. Something to provide fire support from back here. Because, you know, this is a big force of units, and you need your own engineers to be able to take them out. And I'm talking loads of engineers, not just 1 or 2 squads. You want to outnumber Karma by a lot. And you want to be able to kill all these tanks as well. So you need your own tanks down here to put a threat up. The other thing to do is bring in some mortars and get right in close on these tanks and just smoke in front of them. Because these tanks will be able to provide fire support by firing across this way. If we click on one and have a look on line of sight, you see they can shoot across to here. So they can provide fire support. And look how far they can fire if they're over here. So you just smoke across here would stop all of that ability to provide fire support. And these guys would be on their own. But like here, one squad of engineers, it's not enough. Not enough versus 2 squads of Sapri. But it is what it is. A little bit of movement there, but not much. Chaparral's doing a good job of taking out the stuff coming in there, which is really good. M1 and 982 is doing a good job. Thunderbolt. Assume that's to deal with some of these tanks. Karma's brought in a lot of tanks there. "23 minutes to go." Thunderbolt's not engaging. It is taking a lot of fire though. Karma's pushing his cubs up. It's 25AT coming in to deal with this Abrams. Never mind, one of them's dead. It's a heck of a fight, isn't it, really? But Karma certainly has the upper hand. Thunderbolt died pretty quickly. Oh, there was a mortar in there, and there are artillery pieces trying to kill this command, but it's right on the edge. I feel for General Mosquito. That was a really good push at the start. Really good push. Just a shame that he spent the points on the command vehicles, as having the extra 200 points might have helped with some anti-air and stuff. Kills to losses, 1,300-ish difference. So-so for a shortish game. Really well played, Karma, as always. You are the master. General Mosquito, commiserations, really good effort again. You held out for a long time. I wish you had held on to that position at the start. I wish you had had more units in. I wish you hadn't called in the commands and had spent all that on infantry and anti-air. And I so wish you had held it and really given a massive fight to Karma and won that second game and made it a draw. Not that I want to particularly see Karma lose, but it would have been nice to see. But well done, guys. Really good games. As always, everyone, thank you for joining me. Standout units there. The SU-25 rocket from Karma. And Abrams at the other side, perhaps. But thanks for watching. I hope you all have a great weekend. I will try and put something up in terms of a testing video. But I'll see you all soon.